Hey guys, welcome to a new series I'm starting on Satisfactory. Obviously I've played this game before, just a little, but I wanted to start a whole new series on it, on the Northern Forest. This is for experienced pioneers, and I am not very experienced, but I do know what I'm doing. So we're gonna call this world first. Yeah, sure, we're gonna call this world first. Why not? And then start the game. So we have made it in, guys, and so far looking pretty good, pretty good. This place is full of wooden leaves. That's fantastic. What we want to look for is this iron ore, which is in this general direction. Obviously, the reason we want iron ore is to, you know, have access to it, which is fantastic because it is one of the most used resources in early game. If I remember correctly, that is, and it is somewhere down there. Now, this game's full damage isn't exactly that harsh, but I don't really have food, so... If you guys have not heard of Satisfactory, this game is a sort of open world construction game. Oh, there's a dog. Okay, it doesn't like me. That's great. Can you come back? Oh, this actually looks like a great place to start. Oh, okay. I'll take that back. We collect this blue power slug. We're going to definitely need this for later on. These little Christmas drops have been added recently, and I have no clue what they are, but I've been collecting them. This looks like a decent place to start on. A lot of iron. So right there, right there, right there. Yeah, okay. Don't think I'm gonna need that much iron. Let's see, what about copper? What's the nearest one? Nearest copper is right there. Whoa, this is nice. Everything's so close to each other. Awesome. Alright, so I think we're going to set up camp here, because this seems like a good enough place, if I'm honest. Copper is right there. Iron is right here. Seems like we're off to a good start. This is nice. I'm pretty sure this world is not randomly generated. I'm pretty sure it is just one world that everyone plays on. This is probably not a very uncommon spot to set up your base, but what we're going to do is press 1. No, we need to place the hub. Oh, there's one of those presents. Place the hub. I don't know how to play this game. We're going to place it like... Yeah, I get the feeling we should place it more towards the back. More towards this side of things. Just remove all of these. We're going to have a massive tower going up to literally the moon. So I need to think about placement a little. But I think this right here should be fine. Yeah, that looks alright. And there's our chest. Let me just not put anything in there yet. Base building. We're going to select this milestone. And there's this. This is what researchers items, if I am correct, to research our first milestone, which is base building. Basically, we just want to get a grounds to start on, just so we have one, which is gonna require concrete, which is limestone, iron plates, and iron rods. Alright, let's press Q. We're gonna go production and a craft bench, right? Pretty sure that's what we want to start with. Very close to our base. Just slap that down right there for now. And this will allow us to craft like iron and extra stuff. This we're going to need for the smelters, because this is a very good fuel. This is going to be a very long game, but I think I'll manage. What we want to do is start with a miner, yep, and place this. Alright, do we not have... Yeah, we do. Put this on our hands. Yeah, there we go, the wacky thing. Because these little... Yep, they're going to pop, and they're going to summon things we don't want to deal with. These are very annoying flyers, which require 2 hits from this. Oh, this is pure iron as well. Okay, so this should give us 3 iron per time we mine it, if I'm correct. But we can just hold, and it gives us... Oh, it gives us 6? I don't remember it giving that much, but that's awesome. That just makes our lives so much easier. So we are going to shove a miner on this, with the output going that direction. Yeah, this direction, that's fine. Alright, awesome. Then we want to place 1 power pole, construct that, then get the power lines, which we need a generator for. Power, biomass burner, and put this there. Oh, I didn't think about... so what we want to do is just slap that on that, and you... So, if I remember correctly, we go here, the biomass, and just craft. Yep, it's... this easy. That's nice. Do we not have to smelt this though? I'm unsure. primarily use as fuel. I'm pretty sure we do have to smelt this, but let me just test that theory. If we just go in here and shove that in there. No, that's completely fine. That generates power. This starts mining, and now we're going to need a conveyor belt. A conveyor belt. We just make it go out. It really does not matter where. We just need it to get out of there. Alright, there we go. That looks very... Oh, there you go. Now the textures are loaded in. And then we go into organization, get a storage container. Alright, okay, no, I lied. We need to remove this conveyor belt and conveyor pole. Then we go back into... Okay, this game is very loud. 80%, sure. Then we go into logistics, conveyor belt, slap that on there. And this stop mining because it's full, right? Yep, there you go. But now that it is being extracted, it is going to go in there. That's awesome. Production. But we want to get it to go through the smelter, then onto that. And then, yeah. Alright, so we want to destroy that. Destroy this conveyor belt yet again. And get a smelter, so it goes in through the back. And then we want a storage. So this is very messy right now, but we just need it producing iron as fast as we can. Just so we get the early game out of the way. Invalid shape. Okay, we need to move this all back. Awesome. Back into production, isn't it? Yep, smelter. And then back into organization and storage container. Press number 3, conveyor belt number 1, and then conveyor belt number 2. Now, because this is doing its job so slow, we want to make this iron. And just slap that in there. Turn on. No power, of course not. Now you have power. It should start smelting. Yep, there you go. And this should generate enough for a very long time. 10 per minute, that's very nice. This is pretty much the start. Now what we want to do is get started on copper, which is very far away, but we will have to do that eventually. That's completely fine. But first we want to go here, and we will need concrete, which we'll have to mine ourselves. Iron plates and iron rods, that'll be completely fine. Since this is generating, it's already generated 15. That's great. Since that's already generating that, we can just leave it be and look for limestone, which hopefully isn't too far. It is really not. It is right there. That's nice. Makes my life super convenient. This forest is honestly awesome for resources. Which I did say in the description, it was very good for resources, but I'm impressed that it's this easy for the base resources. There's the leaves, there's wood, iron, copper, limestone, all right next to each other. This is awesome. Okay, I don't want to fall down. Yes, I do. I do want to fall down. Okay, no fall damage. That's nice. We want to scan for limestone again, and it should be right here. Yes, it is. Okay, I did not want to fight you, but you're just going to keep running around and be excessively annoying, aren't you? This is pure as well. Oh my lord. I'm getting so lucky with this. Is he okay? Is that it? I think so. So we're just going to mine this for a solid few minutes. Okay, we have managed to get 210. That should be enough, I'm hoping. If it isn't, then we can always just come back. That's completely fine. Now we want to get back to base, which I honestly kind of forgot where I put it. But that mini-map at the top tells me where the hub is. And the hub is what I am looking for, because that's where I placed it. Oh, there we go. We can see our base from here. That's nice. Not too far off. Not too far off. Alright, now we are here. So what we're going to do is check how much we made. We've made 130 so far. That's nice. That's very good, actually. But we need to go here and make some concrete. Only 70? And we need 200 of this. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to go back, craft some, mine some more, some more limestone for more concrete, because we need 200, and we're only going to get 70 from this, as you see there. So I'm going to start crafting this, then I'm going to go back, and I'll be back when I'm done. Alright guys, so I've come back just to show you a little quick tip if you guys are new to the game, and it is these little portable miners. These little handy things you can just place right on down, and it automatically starts mining for you. The nice thing about these is that they don't require power, so you can use them literally anywhere and they'll start generating it for you. And they do it at a very good pace, especially if you're on a pure. Look how fast it's making stuff. And you get given 3 of these right at the start of the game, so I can just place them all down and not even have to mine myself. This makes it so convenient. Alright, now we are back at base. I have gathered 300 limestone with this portable mine. It's made my life super easy. Now all we have to do is craft 80 more of these concretes, and we will have enough for the first milestone. All I have to do is craft it all, and that should be it. Although I do need to check how much do I have already. 26 of that and 85 of that. So what we want to do is just take... Oh, my inventory's full. We'll just place it in our little personal chest. Just shove some of these little things in there. What is making this noise? Oh, oh my god, it's that massive thing. Oh, right. At the start of the game, you also get biomass burners on your hub. Completely forgot about that, and I made my own, but we don't need more power right now, so that's completely fine, as far as I'm aware. That was yellow. Oh, that's because it's full. Yep. All right, back we get to our business. So we need 100 of these iron rods. Luckily, these craft super fast, as you guys can see, so this will be no issues. All right, now we have crafted 100 of those. So we want to get to the iron plates, which we have just enough for. So now we have 1 over. That's fine. That's completely fine. Now we want to get back to the concrete. The concrete, we only need 50 more, so that's very nice. And there's the concrete done. We now have 200 of that. Now that we have all the materials we need, we just shove them right in there and press this button. And off goes our little rocket ship. Look at it go. And then you get a lecture, which we don't need. So here at the top right, it tells you 1 minute 45 seconds until it is done. And it's going to come back with the research that we need to make a base ground for all of this. And once we have that settled, that's just going to make our lives a lot easier. And I just saw a flight. What is that? Oh my god, what is that? It's like a big flying butterfly, Jesus Christ. Anyways, in 1 minute 20 seconds, we will get the base for everything. Just going to quickly kill these things right here. Alright, there is that gone. This iron is also pure. Is everything here pure? Because this is awesome. That just makes iron manufacture so much easier. Yes, it is. We have 4 iron patches, all pure. Jesus. Next, probably will be our copper ore, but I just want to make a foundation, pick up the hub and shove it right on top. Then most likely move all my iron automation to this side right here, since there's 3 here. Pick up these leaves, just get them out the way. And since we have 3 of them here, that just means we can all hook it up into one conveyor belt using the conveyor like joiner we will get later in the game, and that will just make it so much more efficient. Yes, it might get clogged up at times, but that's completely fine. As long as we have them all connected, it should be fine. And it is coming back, and in 10 seconds the research we were sent it out to get will be given to us. And there you go. Now it's plugged itself into place, and there's a milestone. Yep, so now if we click Q and we go into foundations, there is all the stuff we just unlocked. Ramps and the basic foundation and the walls, which we will probably never use if I'm fully honest. But what we came here for is the foundation. Why? Because it just makes the game look so much better and cleaner. The problem is it requires so much concrete, so we will probably have to automate the limestone very soon. Since our iron's already automated, the iron plates are no problem, but the limestone and copper should be done very, very soon. In fact, I am going to go do that right now after I get some conveyor belts. Alright, I have come back with all the resources required, so we shall be going straight onto the copper mine, which I had to go in the meantime to get some more copper for the materials needed to automate it. So now we shall go there, build everything, and wait. Okay, I lied. I don't have the biomass fuel. Without the fuel, how will it all be powered? Yeah, me too. I don't know. And the biomass fuel, let me just take that. Alright, I have now made my way to the copper mine. Well, not the mine, but the little chunk thing. And I have... Oh, my base is right there. There's a little shortcut around. That's completely fine. Now I know that. What I want to do is go on to logistics, right? No, production. Get the miner. What do I not have? I don't have the concrete. Oh, my lord. Alright, I have quickly come back and I now have concrete. So now I should be able to do... Go on to production, get the miner, and yep. Come out of that way, make it go into a smelter, and then in organization, get a storage container. Okay, will that work? Yes, it will. That's great. Alright, now everything here is set up. All we need is on power, the biomass burner, shove you on there, biomass in there, power pole, link. Alright, now everything is linked. And now everything is set up. The copper will now automatically mine itself until this here runs out of fuel. Which it probably won't for a very long time, so that's great. Is it going to mine? There you go. And the copper will now go into the smelter. Let's make it do some copper ingots, which will then go into the storage container. Now later on in the future, we will make a bigger conveyor belt which leads all the way to our base, but right now that's not our concern, because that is only going to be done when we get the conveyors, which are faster. Otherwise it won't produce it very fast and it won't be able to make enough profit. But for now, this is a very good start. Now we've got that set up, I need to go back onto the limestone, get the limestone and set up the limestone. So yeah, that is a lot of things I need to do. Alright, I have come back. I think I have all the materials required to do the limestone, so I'm going to make my way there now, and that should be the limestone automated, and will most likely be it for now. Alright, and here we are at the limestone. So what we want to do is the exact same. We want to go into production, miner, and make it face that direction. Yeah, sure, this works. It's going to be a bit in the air, that's completely fine. So shove these smelter right here. We want to get some of these leaves out of the way. And then go into organization, storage container, and put you right there. Connect everything up. Head into power, biomass burner. Oh, I don't have enough iron plates for that. I have made my way back with enough supplies to make this biomass burner. And then the power pole, and link everything together. And then we shove the biomass in there. Wada bing, wada bong, everything is set up. Now we've got the limestone running, the copper running, and the iron running. So now these are going to be in supply whenever we need to get them. We just need to give it a bit of time. The only problem being is that it is kind of far away from base. Oh, right. I have made the mistake of using the smelter rather than the constructor. Yeah, this is what we need. We need this constructor. All right, do not do the same mistake as me. We're going to take this off. Delete the conveyor belts. Can I take off? There you go. And place the constructor instead. And we can place it into that. And we can place you into that. Okay, what? Let's not do that. You into there. And then we configure this to make some concrete. And now it is on. No power, but that is fine. We put the power line linking into this. Gets the limestone and converts it into concrete. There we go. Now we're just completely fully set up. This will just make our lives a lot easier in terms of concrete because this stuff is really tedious to get. Now we will head back to base and I'll meet you guys there. Alright, so I have made my way back and what we want to do is go activate our next milestone, which will be, yes, this is what we're looking for, the conveyor splitter and conveyor merger. This will be very useful for when I want to set up my iron all the way over here. Since there is 3 of them, we connect all 3 of them into one, and that should optimize it a lot. And here is this flying thing we saw earlier. This is a very good looking game, if I'm fully honest. Adds to the aesthetic, I like it. Very, very good. But let's get started on this iron plate and these iron rods. That should be the easiest one. What we want to do is go straight onto this container, and as you can see, it has made a lot of iron ingots. We just take a few of these. And in the near future, we will be making an automated system to automatically craft all of this, so we get all the updates much faster, and we don't need to do it ourselves. In case you guys didn't know, that is kind of the point of the game, to automate absolutely everything and breeze through the game. The only problem being is that automation is a real hassle if you don't organize it correctly, if you don't have enough power, stuff like that. That's what this game is all about. It's really, really cool. Alright, I have come back with all the resources required on this hub terminal. Shove it all in there, send this off into space, and that's the logistics that will go up into space and come back. Yes, I know. I just realized there's a craft bench. I didn't even need to make that one. Well, anyways, so the next goal is to make some convenience for myself. How much concrete do I have? Alright. Let's see if that's enough. If we go into foundations, we can choose the round. Oh, it requires some iron plates. Alright, so yeah, now we're gonna build ourselves some convenience just by getting some concrete. Foundation, ramp 4 meters. Rotating it towards. This is gonna cut into this iron thing. That's completely fine. We just start it like right there. Okay, that one was not meant to be made. Let's try again. Get ramp 4. Oh, I see how this works. And there we go. So now, my maths is correct. We just go down here. And there's the generator. Awesome. So now, to go into the limestone generator, we can just take that path up. And most likely we'll make one on the way. Come back into base from here, but for now that's completely fine. That just makes it much easier to get access to. Oh, there's another one of those presents falling down, and our little rocket has come back with the research we need, so let's go get that. And now the rocket has come back. We're gonna get a message. Okay, we are not gonna get a message. Okay, now that we have researched the logistics one, what we're gonna do is do the field research. Now this should be, yeah, this is the last one in tier 1. More inventory slots, the MAM, which is a research thing, yeah. Object scanner scans the air for a set item. I'm probably never going to use that. The beacon, probably never use. Storage box, I will. And the extra handsaw will be nice. So what we're going to do is just select this milestone and get this done. Alright, and I have come back, just finished crafting all the screws and all the other relevant items. And if we just shove it in there and send this off into space for a third time, this time it's going to be 3 minutes. Yep, I know. And once this comes back, we're going to go into the tier 2 milestones. Now this is where the game starts getting interesting, because then you can start making all the rotors, all the assemblers, and this is where the automation really starts. The chainsaw will be very useful, the solid biofuel even better. This is a better version of biomass. The jump pad, the jelly pad, this is just like fun stuff for movement, so it's easier to travel. And this I won't be using until a bit later into the game. This is stuff that I can't do yet. And the conveyor belt level 2, that's what we're looking for. This speeds up everything on a conveyor belt, meaning anything that I need to be created will just be made faster because it can be extracted and inputted faster. Makes life so much easier. The lift to make stuff go up and down. And that should be everything. And here it comes back from the sky. When this reaches the bottom, we'll have reached everything, as I've mentioned. Everything in the first tier milestone will have been completed, and then we're moving on to tier 2. And we will definitely be selecting this milestone first. Alright, now that this is back, that's going to be it for this video today, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll be making more very soon. There are a lot of Christmas presents dropping from the sky. Santa's feeling way too nice. But yeah, episode 2 will be coming out within a week's time. I can guarantee that much, and I'll see you guys then.